Welcome back to another episode. This is Soumya Subramanian and today we're going to talk about Ralph Lauren. How many high school kids actually think of being a millionaire as their goal? Well, if you think of it as real, here is the story of Ralph Lauren, the iconic fashion designer who actually wrote this as a goal in his high school yearbook. Dreaming big and realizing them was always on his charts despite his humble origins. Born Ralph Lifshitz in October 1939 to Jewish immigrant parents Frank and Frieda Lifshitz, he was the youngest of 4 siblings. Though he describes his childhood as pleasant, yet the limited resources of his family made him immerse himself in the fantasy world of cinema to escape the boredom of his life. He would love to step into the fictional world of cinema making, use of his vivid imaginations to escape the bland reality of his life. This imagination helped him later on his life to become so successful in the fashion industry. He changed his name to Lauren after enduring years of teasing due to his surname. After graduating high school, he went on to study business but dropped out eventually as he did not find it exciting. In 1962, he was drafted in the US Army for 2 years and upon his return began his stint in the fashion world. He started as a clerk at Brooks Brothers, the oldest men's clothing brand in America. He then switched to working for Beau Brummel, the well-known tie manufacturer. Then happened the most transformative experience of his life. A friend took him to watch his first polo match and he was introduced to the high society ways and tastes. He was enamored by all that he saw there, the horses, the silver, the leather, the tall blondes with big hats and all things elite. This stirred in him the desire to create a high-class brand and the rest, as they say, is history. His stint in fashion began from designing ties for the company. His radical approach to shun the plain and narrow ones that was the fashion in those days and came up with wide, colorful ties was a huge risk he took. But the result was amazing and he went on to sell $500,000 worth of ties in his first year. He didn't stand still and started out with the menswear and subsequently launched his first tailored shirts for women in 1971 with his famous polo pair emblem. The same year, he went on to open his store on Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills. His signature cotton polo short was launched in 1972, while in 1978, his range of fragrance made their debut at Bloomingdale's. In 1992, Ralph launched his iconic polo sport line, followed by additional lines and acquired brands such as Ralph Lauren Purple Label in 1995. The company continues to enjoy a good customer base and the brand remains one of the best in its genre. Now at the age of 82, the designer is basking in the glory of his efforts and visionary ability. The high school kid who wished to be a millionaire is now a multi-billionaire with homes in Long Island, Jamaica, Bedford and Manhattan, in addition to owning a 17,000-acre ranch in Colorado. He has a huge penchant for cars and is the owner of one of the most enviable car collections in the world. In his words about cars, you can enjoy both the beauty of the machine and the journey it takes you on. Ralph Lauren excelled in his creation of design because he wanted to create clothes that he wished to wear himself. He imagined clothing fit for movie stars and designed them accordingly. It is this vision of his that clicked with the masses and eventually made his brand into what it is today. He also said that dreaming big has nothing to do with being born rich, and he proved to be an exemplary example of it. He believes that the key to his success is having style rather than following fashion. He famously said, "Fashion is over quickly, style is forever." Well said that man. I hope you found this informative. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Ralph Lauren. We'll see you again in another episode. Until then, ta-ta, bye-bye.